these are dill flavored sunflower seeds. He goes, okay. And I said, and I don't eat sunflower seeds and swallow them. He goes, okay. He goes, oh, I've never heard that one before. He goes, can you step out the car?
Yeah.
I step out the car, and the motherfucker does the test. You know when they put it in plastic bags and do the, if it turns purple, it's weed. If it turns motherfucker, he's like, you're not fucking lying. Well, he goes, it ain't weed. I said, and it ain't cocaine. I was like, it's fucking. He's like, dude. All of a sudden, it went from him trying to take me to jail, and they're like, dude, I've never seen that before. And then, what are you doing out here by yourself? And you have an LA license? I said, dude, I'm a stand-up comedian. I just did a show at the show. I need to get to my flight. He goes, that's fuck. He goes, hey man, where can we find you? I was like, funny man Alex Thomas on Instagram. Can I fucking go?
Let me get to the airport.
Let me finish my sunflower seeds.
Can I go back?
On.
And as he walks away, go, you are a funny motherfucker. I wanted to say, fuck you. But how crazy is that?
Yeah,
they thought that my dill sunflower seeds
there's about an ounce.
Was kush.
Yeah. He watching this. Hopefully he's watching this right now.
Hopefully he's watching.
Like, I remember that story. Amy, what's your favorite childhood snack? And I'm going to do one more and then we'll keep moving.
I did have something, but then you said that, so it reminded me of like corn chips.
Corn chips?
Yeah.
Fritos?
No, it's like it's in a
corn
bag.
chips
It's
is
literally
different.
like corn.
Like
And you get,
They're
they're
terrible.
hard.
Oh, it doesn't have
Terrible.
like a name like Fritos or
I think
like
it's
Big
No,
like,
Mac.
it's
I don't know if
literally
they
just called
changed the name.
corn
All I know
chips.
is
It's
corn
called
chips.
corn chips. It's pretty terrible. I
Ugh.
can't believe you
Said
said
it's
that.
pretty terrible.
It's so good. They
As
got-
she said,
they got
she
different
loves it.
flavors too. It's so good. That's
Yeah.
my
Really?
favorite
We'll
snack,
say-
yeah.
we'll
Okay.
Alex, give me this, and we'll move on. What if you can become an expert in anything instantly? What would it be?
If I could be an expert in anything, it's gonna sound so crazy. It's the wild part of me. It would be. It's not the word. I don't know. The word is not astrology. It is the aeronautical. As a kid, it's gonna sound silly as shit.
No.
I was infatuated with rocket ships.
Okay.
And people that go to the moon,
Yeah.
astronauts.
Yeah.
And I always silently, if I had to be a comedian or fucking actor, I was
You
like,
want to be at NASA?
motherfucker, I would love to be in NASA and
Yeah.
just really be able to go like, hey y'all gonna be out of town this weekend? I'm gonna be outer space. This
Yeah.
Where you going this weekend? I don't know, Mercury, Mars.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna holler at y'all Monday. I'll be back. You know what I mean? I'm just
Right.
take my spaceship out to the Milky Way real quick and shit.
Yeah.
Does that sound weird?
No.
Okay.
That's real.
I think everybody
Whatever.
wants to go to space at one point in time. Roy, you want to work space at some point?
Sure.
See,
He said sure.
Yeah.
Where like if you have a specific place in space you want to go, like Mars or Jupiter, or
We've been waiting.
B, I would
you
say
just want to be floating around.
B, I would say Pluto. No, I'm just fucking. I don't fucking know. I just wanted to go out
want
of
to be out there.
Out of here.
out of here. Right, exactly.
Amy, give it to me. If you can become an expert in anything instantly.
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know. I never thought about that.
She said, I don't know, Long Beach.
Cars.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Like a mechanic or like really
Like driving.
Wait, what was your
Like
question
Fast and
again?
Furious.
If you can become
Yeah, like
an expert
basically,
in
like-
anything, expert.
Oh, in
Like,
cars.
you know those NASCAR drivers?
Like, yeah, like you said, like
NASCAR.
Fast
Like a
and
race
Furious.
car driver.
Yeah, I love driving fast.
That's
Oh, okay.
That's a good
Oh,
She
you
goes,
know
I
that?
love
We'll
driving
keep that in
fast.
mind. Don't get in the car with her. I do not like getting in the car with people that drive fast, bro. Like, where are we? We're not in no rush, bro.
You're like me,
Because you're not from
KP.
LA, that's why.
No, bro,
Everybody
just
in LA
take it
is in
easy.
a rush.
KP, I think you and me have something in common.
Bro, I'm
No,
not.
you just got pulled over for speeding.
Touche.
Last week.
No,
Thank
but no, but you know what? That night, I feel like I had an excuse because I was trying to get to the airplane and I knew I had a 3-hour drive. But I'm just saying, on the regular,
Right.
even in like my 20s and 30s, I was never that speed guy. I always
hate
like
that, yo.
SUVs, cars. I just like to ride.
Do
I'm-
the speed limit.
You know what I mean?
please, bro.
I'm not a race car dude. I'd rather have a fly ass car and chill.
Cruise.
Saying, I'll get in the car and just cruise. Just
Yeah.
That's
sometimes
me.
Just
That's
That's
me.
why I like riding.
Smoke
He
my
go,
weed
he
and
not,
just
he
cruise
not,
slow.
he'll cruise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got other homeboys. They been here like, bro, we trying to race cars and shit. Like,
Thank you.
What are we doing? This is you, bro. Auntie
You trying to
over
race
there
down
trying to
Ventura, my
race.
guy.
Oh, so you have homies that you be like, nigga, is there a helmet in here I can wear?
I've had homies pull me over. I put them over like, hey yo, hey drop me off.
let me out.
Right.
Okay,
For real.
no, there's
For
a
real,
difference
KP.
between being
I'ma
reckless
call it
and
Uber.
fast.
Yeah, I don't know what you own, bro.
Yeah.
Moving on, movies and models, as you may know, show. You know, we like to talk movies. We like to talk TV.
Okay.
I know comedy is your thing, but besides comedy, what's your favorite genre?
Oh, okay. Well, outside. Well, I actually have two things. I love documentaries, but that's
Okay.
not movies.
I mean, no, that documentaries.
I-
People love documentary. Brandon loves documentary.
I am a documentary freak, but if we have to leave documentary freaks out, I love action.
Okay,
Because my thing is sports, comedy, documentary, and then action's kind of last.
got you. Actually,
You know what I
Have
mean?
you checked out that documentary I just saw? Number one on the call sheet. I think Jamie and
You know what? That's my next one I'm gonna get
That's
on.
on my
it just
I
dropped-
haven't seen it
they
yet.
just
Me and my wife
They
are gonna
just
watch
dropped
that.
the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So it's
I fucking love. You know what? I think I love documentaries because I'm just so into history. Number one, and I'm really into people's processes. And whatever you did, I don't care if you were the greatest soccer player, hockey player, doctor, politician, or you were a civil rights activist. I love. How did you get there?
Yeah.
What did you do? What was your process? How did you stay focused? I just appreciate greatness, man. I never knock people and I'm not the kind of guy to act like I know it all. Like I'm blown away by astronauts.
Yeah.
I would love to sit down with an astronaut and be like, what's that shit feel like to float in?
Man.
You know what I mean? Like
For real.
I just really want to know.
like that feeling when you get into the upper atmosphere and you turn back and look and you just
Right.
see Earth and that bit. What
Right.
the fuck is
Right.
that? Can you imagine, bro? Like, yo, this is crazy.
Right,
Earth
right.
is right. That's wild.
Right. So imagine, somebody out down here that just smokes good weed.
Yeah.
And they be like, well, I can tell you what it feel like to be high. No, I'm talking about a different type of high.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So.
Amy, what's your favorite genre?
Romance.
Oh, you.
Oh, Amy.
Wow.
I know it's typical, but
Helpless
it's so
romance.
like,
Oh my God.
I'm just a girl.
Like,
Yeah.
what's one of your favorite romantic
said, I'm just a
movies?
girl.
I'm just a girl.
50 First Dates
Oh,
with Adam
okay.
Sandler.
That's one of Adam's
See, that's
best.
comedy and...
That
and,
is. So you like rom-coms?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Like a
Yeah.
rom-com,
Rom-coms.
romantic comedy?
Gotcha.
Rom-com.
Is that the word they use?
You should know this.
But I never heard that word. You learn something
Never
new
heard
every day.
rom-com?
Rom-coms.
Rom-com, romantic
You
comedy.
learn something
Romantic
new every day.
comedies. And Adam
I mean, I
Sandler-
know romantic, but I never knew.
Yep.
That's like that shit on Instagram right now. IY.
What's that?
If you know, you know. Nigga, I think you gotta understand. You're talking to a dude
Yeah.
that was here.
You gotta learn all the
before
abbreviations.
Facebook,
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
before
them now.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was famous before there was a such thing as the internet.
Yeah.
So I'm learning every day.
Yeah.
Rom-com.
Rom-com.
New shit every day. I know.
Rom-com,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use that word today.
Yeah,
Baby,
yeah.
let's turn on a rom-com right quick and shit. What the fuck is
Brandon, I don't have
What
anything.
podcast did you go to today? It's speaking a new language.
Brandon, we normally go in the Hollywood hot seat, which is like what's going on in entertainment, the latest. I don't really have anything, but I do want to piggyback because this is happening right now. I sent it to you earlier, Brandon. You were talking about dads and being present in your child's
Black
life,
Dads
etc.
Club.
So there is one thing that's happening on the internet right now. Basketball player Anthony Edwards, who paid all his child support up front one day
I just saw that
because he
today.
didn't want to fuck with old girl
I
anymore.
just saw
I saw
that
that.
today.
How do you feel about that? Because the story behind it, he paid her $100,000 to go get an abortion.
Alright.
She didn't go get the abortion.
Is that how much abortions are?
Absolutely not. He was being generous.
God damn. Are there more than that?
No. They're way
Oh.
cheaper than that.
I
I never
that.
did that
I
shit.
think it was like $300 or something. $400.
So
I
why
don't
did he
remember.
pay
Well, he was
$100,000?
being nice. Here you go, baby.
Gave her a little tip on the
Gave her a
side.
little- yeah.
Okay.
But she took the money, didn't go get it.
Other than giving his tip.
Yeah. Exactly. And
Giving her the tip.
She decided to keep the baby. He didn't want anything to do with the baby. So instead, he's like, look, here's all the money up front. Don't bother me. How do you feel about
He said it like that?
situations
First things first.
He said it, but Anthony Edwards, he says this. He said, look, because girls be releasing the text message. He said, I don't want the baby. I don't want it. I don't want to do it with you. I told you I don't want no kid, blah, blah, blah. And they still go on and have, regardless.
I'm happy.
Some people are torn between the two.
How do
because
you
it's
feel
like,
about that
yeah.
whole thing?
So here we go. First
Especially
off,
the pops.
First of all, to all the young superstars coming up, whether you're in the NBA, the NFL, I don't care if you're
She's 40.
Hey, I don't care if you're the dope boy on the corner. There's this thing. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called condoms. Okay, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah?
the first thing. And there's this other
They
thing.
still have those?
They still have those. You would think they don't.
Yeah.
And then there's this thing I like to say. It's called pull out.
That's tough.
That don't work.
See that?
That's tough.
Pull it out, God damn it! Because at the end of the day, fellas that are watching right now, you got to learn from other people's mistakes. Every chick on the planet don't deserve the baby.
Facts.
Okay, that one you with big booty twerking on Instagram. Okay, the one you met at the gym. Okay, the one you met in the club. You just running up in them raw. What happens is It's called procreation. You end up making a baby, and then you end up with shit like this. So Anthony Edwards, just, I think it's brilliant what he did. He's kind of changing the game.
He is
and I'm
changing
gonna
the
tell you
game,
why. I'm gonna give you all the money up front because I know your dumbass is probably gonna blow it in a goddamn year, and that's gonna be your fault.
That million about to be gone in 3 months.
Absolutely.
That's the Gucci store, the Fendi store, the goddamn Range Rover dealership.
Ain't gonna go to the kid not one
It
bit.
ain't gonna go to the kid, and that's her dumbass fault. But then again, it comes down to choosing who the fuck you lay down with.